Starting the message. Stop listening. Something about clogged ears, clearing the energy. Wow. Tennessee whiskey. How you doing? I'm the Street Oracle. Welcome to my channel, Metro Messages. Getting to do something for the second time or reiterating it. No, editing. Reiterating. Four of Pentacles. Magician. I wasn't planning on pulling tarot, but the way I'm giving this message before. How do I say? Before I asked you if you had a passed on a loved one, and that's why it's collectively. Walmart could be significant. Again, that's what came through like a gentleman, grandfather, because again, it was almost a grandma. It was a grandmother, but then the grandfather stepped up, like came to the plate, but seemed taller, salty hair. Yeah, salt and pepper hair. Now I'm seeing like a swing. That's for somebody out there. Again, as being an empath, and that's why I had grabbed those cards again, because that's when I pulled that card out of the center of the deck as empath. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. Some about horses, white horses, but you're a unicorn. You're special. You know how loved you are, because when a loved one comes through, and again, I didn't ask because it's not easy to ask somebody. Well, do they have a pass on loved one? Yes, we do, but it's not easy to just come to somebody and say, hey, I got a message from your grandfather. Hey, you could even have a grandfather, great grandfather, but like I said, it's not easy like this. Tennessee whiskey. It's not easy. It's not that easy. It's simple because my gifts are very, they're important. And I'm going to get to the serious part of everything. It's about healing broken hearts. It's about helping another person on their journey. Man or woman or man, doesn't matter. It's about helping that soul, helping that pass on loved one get a message to you. Just know that you're loved. And this Tennessee whiskey. I'm going to get some daily guidance about orange again. I'm going to get a daily guidance card. Be strong, everyone. Like I said, I'm doing something different. I'm recording this message. I'm showing behind the scenes. I'm showing how I record messages. Something like that. You get what I'm saying. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. I'm recording. I'm showing how I record messages, I guess is what I'm saying. And I know people have done this before, but I'm on a different journey. I'm putting pieces of a puzzle together for other people. Evidence, I should say. Let's just say that. I'm putting evidence together. Not a lot of people understand what I'm talking about. Some will, some won't, but that's what I'm doing. So it's just funny how the way that when you record from different devices, you can see, because right now I have a device that's just recording right now. So the bottom of the deck, believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. And that's the truth. It's your mind. It's a mind that it's our mind. Our mind. Even though we're all one, it's your mind. It's loving yourself. Nobody else can love you the way you love yourself. The way you love. Sorry about, because they came through in another, loving yourself. I'm gonna get off of that. Respecting yourself. I didn't have let's just say I didn't have respect for myself, and I didn't love myself. That's all I can. That's all how I'm gonna say it. Okay. So let's move on from from this from this part of the message. Can I get one for the viewer, for the collective, for viewer? One. What is it? That, and again, I came out. One and one, but gratitude. Just kind of take a moment. Stop now and take. Stop. Stop! Because it has an exclamation point. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Embrace embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today. Think positively today, and ripple ripple those negative thoughts. Re- oh, reply those reply those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This this may be harder than you think. What what is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Gratitude. Life is one big conscious continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Again, purple. This card came out before again. So take a moment. Again, a lot of times when I come into somebody's life or I have a message, it's because there's something that's going on that they, as an empath, I pick up a lot. I don't like to tell people who I am and who you are. You're an earth angel, God, goddess, carry both energy. It's balancing both masculine and feminine energies. But empath, pick up other people's problems. You pick up their energy. You pick up what they're going through without knowing it. So learning how to release the energy, the the negativity of other people's problems. A lot of people don't realize it. Again, now my neck is starting to it's hurting. No, sir, Shaw ticket. Synchronicities. Are are you noticing the sign of synchronicities that that the spirit world has been sending you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Again, I was just saying that. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Um, I work for the Lord. I'm a spiritualist. They're hiring. He's hiring. He's always hired. Again, it's not easy when you people don't like it when you talk about the Lord for whatever reason. I told somebody I work for the Lord, and they're like, "Are you threatening me?" I'm like, what do you mean? Am I threatening you? How am I threatening you? I say, you steal from me, you stealing from the Lord. You just don't realize it. I said, so how is that? People take that. I mean, I'm sorry, but people are funny. That's why the tower card here in the reverse, it's it's here. People don't realize it. That's why collectively, this is a collective message because this is for a person, but collectively we're all one. People are going through things, but overall energy is tower moment, good or bad, depending on your where you're at in your life. That's what people don't understand. And if I come across your path for a reason and you mess with me, I'm no better than anybody, but you're about to either or is good or bad. Like I said, I could be your best friend, and I'm not gonna say worst enemy because I don't do those things no more. That's why I say I work for the Lord. And somebody took it like, "Well, I know where you live." I'm like, "Well, no, you don't." But anyway, so what? What does it matter? What would it matter if you? That's I mean, it's hilarious to me sometimes when I say you don't have to worry about me, but you better worry about my ancestors. You better worry about the higher ups. You better worry about my spirit guides. You better worry about the ancestors. And they take it literally like I'm gonna do something. No, I'm not gonna do anything. But this tower moment is here. It's just depending on where you're at in it. And that tower is beginnings, brand new beginnings. There has to be an ending before a beginning. So, anyways, the grandfather that came through. All this so far, the cards, like I'm saying, excuse me, because it's a lot of energy. As you start to channel, it starts to come through. My neck is killing me again. I need to get out this energy. I'm gonna hurry up with this message because I don't have a lot of memory, a lot of space. Something about somebody's memory, so that could be significant about the past. I love when something about could have lived with you when you were younger. About morning times. So whoever this is for, so then what I pick in a second. So it could have just all of a sudden out of nowhere. That's this tower. What this is too is out of out of nowhere. You could it just could have happened, and you could have lost. You know, that's the loved one. You could have just lost them. Like I said, just something about headlights. Something about maybe an accident, possibly. So I'm gonna something about the harmonica. You could have been waiting again. Something where because when I co-create again these are usually I have music going and now it's a little different. It's like and it doesn't even have to be a grandfather. It could just be somebody that you were in love with, somebody that's older or something. Because this song is, but what I had gotten, and usually what it is that it was a grandfather that kind of that it seemed like to me, again the energy. Again, energy is I'm gonna what it is like Kashik records. Kashik records are open to me. All Kashik records are just memories, and that's how I channel our memories. Again, it's hard when you're around a lot of people. That's why most empaths and most messengers aren't always out now. Again, it's changing your ways, but it's again nobody's perfect, and we're not here for that. We're nobody's perfect. Again, knowing that they've had my devices and all these things, it didn't scare me or anything. It was just like, okay, fine, good. Now I know I'm not crazy, you know. Um, anyways, um, what I do is, like I said, it's not easy. It's because it's needed because it's about healing. It's people put labels on things, and again, there's no labels on something. So I didn't know a lot of terminology. Let's say, and again, terminology is something that not made up, but somebody that puts their like earth angels. You know, what is an earth angel? You're an earth angel. Somebody that cares about other people. Somebody that helps other people. That puts wears their heart on their sleeve. Some decisions coming up. That's what I was picking up. And that's what usually happens when I step into somebody's life, or when a loved one comes through some important decision or something that you're going through, like a tower moment that you're going through. I guess that's the overall energy of this, the collective message, because like I said, this is the first time of me. Yeah. Again, I record from several devices, so just in case something happens, there's always a backup, about a backup 45s. Sorry, I hear the music and I just start to jam. Hey, that's why I use pool a lot in my because pool, we're equals. We are equal, because when you're playing that tape, you're playing the table. You're not playing nobody else. A lot of people don't understand this. So we're all created equal. A lot of people can't handle it. So, and men always think that what they're better than women. No, 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 no. We're not. We're equals. A lot of people can't understand this, and that's so. Anyways, we're equals. That's what we need to understand. That's why it's balancing both energy, masculine and feminine energies. So, what do they want to say? I don't know. Yeah, you can't hear, but I can. Like, why do we have the tower card here? I'm going to clarify. I just want to know tower in reverse, because the way it was tower in reverse, because that means, before I get from, what do we have tower in reverse for? What is? Oh shit! No, there's too many. I don't know. I want one clear. Well, oh shit! We had this. Ace of Wands, fire, fire, fire. But because what I'm saying is, look, it's straight from the divine. Like I said, it's we all have. Sometimes we're given second chances without us even knowing it, because you're just chilling. Four of Swords, recovery, awakenings, solutions. Let's see, contemplation, solution, spiritual counseling. That's how it kind of came out. So collectively, there's some things that are happening, and overall, generally, Eight of Cups, walking away. Why are you walking away from cups? I'm not saying you, but I'm saying them. Like they're, yeah, cause Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, cause it's coming in quick. Anyways, some about downtown. So your loved ones, what do they want to say? That grandfather that. Make it one more. One more. And one more came through. I have become one of your guides. Again, they're reaching out and they're guiding you. We're never alone. We're never alone. Again, there's no such thing as death. Again, like I said, we're never alone. We're always being watched. I know I'm always being looked after. Again, if you only knew, as being clairvoyant, clear audience, clear. I seen before I came to this journey. I seen my ancestors. I seen ancestors, and some about crack, some about powerful. Got some powerful. It was my time to go. So that brings me back to, again, waiting. It could have been all. unexpected. It's beautiful where I am. Again, water. Some about sunshine. Lonely road. Some about a windy road. John Deere. John could be significant. The name John. Some about tractors. Some about lakes. So what I'm picking up right here. The beach, the coastline though as well. Again, I always put down footsteps in the sand because the Lord's always carrying us. They're always carrying us. They don't want us to work too hard. Lighthouse, you are never alone. The bottom of the deck. It's not your fault. Ooh. So as I'm putting these cards back, like I said, it's not easy to lose somebody, and it's not easy to just come up to somebody and hey, just say I have a message. So that's why this one's a little different. It is different, totally different, because I'm recording it before I. So it's a collective message, but it is for a person. You know, like I said, Walmart could be significant. Working with people, night times. Let me give you some characters. This could be something, again, that your loved ones, cheeseburger, something about burgers and fries, pineapples, yeah, burgers. But bun and barrels. And I get a couple cards. I get a couple cards that would give poteet. Something about poteet. I had to pick up this Alazan quartz tigers, cows. Could be your like your spirit guides. Strawberries, but that's what I picked up a strawberry festival. Some about scarves. Donuts, sprinkles. Some about coffee and donuts. About pretzels. Some about the circus. I know it. Don't stop. This is Angel Answers. Angel Answers. Angel Answers. Doing something different. I had picked up too, again, things are being done for the first time. Things are happening. Again, people don't understand it. They're asking, you know, somebody asked me, can you see the future? No, it's not about seeing the future. It's what timeline are you on? Really, pretty much what I had got after I started to think about it. Again, people, they think they're on their highest time, or they're supposed to get on their highest timeline. It's about getting on your highest timeline. It's about being your best self. Something about Death Wish. Charles Bronson. But when they asked that, because as being a psychic medium, my gifts are very, let's just say, they could be hot or cold. In the near future. Again, everything past, present, or future. But there's things I have spoke on, and I'm not going to speak on them right now or bring that energy into this earth. I may link my other channels, because as it was coming, as I was reviewing like the Samsung and the glasses and things like that, I put it on, and then again, when I was watching watching what came through, a lot of puffy. They're talking about the trials, or they're talking about it was before the trials, and all of a sudden, like something about 22 something, night and day. And when I woke up, it was already, they were talking about the trial, the first day of the trial. I know it's already whatever time it is there, but I was talking about that and a long time ago, before it even happened. They were in the energy before anybody even knew what what was happening. You're ready. So you're ready for whatever news is going to be coming out. Again, rainbows. Again, Loretta Lynn. Loretta could be significant. Can I get two? Romance. Take action. Purple. Lavender. I'd seen that earlier. But again, connecting with your higher self. Oh, wow. But collectively, romance is in the air. Like, because it's like united. You could be finally loving yourself, be connecting with your higher self, understanding what it's truly about. That you're the only one that can truly say satisfied. What? Truly love yourself, so that you can understand what love is. Because love is a frequency, a vibration. Once you understand, you'll never let nobody harm you, and you'll never harm another. And that's what this is about.